Right, okay guys, welcome to another Attack of the Clones. In this feature I take a look at some official and some not quite so official rip-offs, clones, call it what you will, of some sort of classic video games back in the the very early days. Now this video I'm taking a look at Scramble games. Now this is they're all on the C64, these ones, because that was the system that I remember, and because I didn't own a Spectrum, it's hard, or Spectrum or any other 8-bit machine back in the day, I don't really know of the old games. You really need to be aware of them, so that's why this feature is primarily going to be on the C64. So this one, I don't even know what this one is called. It is a clone anyway. Actually notice some of these, a lot of the games are just called Scramble, and the information about them is very, very minimal, to say the least. I didn't even notice when this one was released. Did it say anything? No idea. You can see it's quite a basic looking one, quite literally. I don't think it isn't basic, because the scrolling's pretty good. It's probably playing way too quick to have been written in basic, but yeah, there you go. It's quite similar to the arcade one. Boom. Next one is Scramble, and this is by a chap called Darryl Etherington, and it was released by Analog Software. Now this was my very first Scramble game that I ever got to play in the home systems, and I loved this game so much. I played this one so much. I mean, even now this looks really good. Yeah, the scrolling's not the greatest, but it plays so well, and it looks very similar to the arcade one. I remember seeing pictures of this in magazines, and it's like, wow, that just looks incredible. Now being obviously controlled using a single joystick, single button joystick, pressing the fire button releases bombs and also shoots your sort of, I don't know what, it's not a machine gun, I don't know what you'd call it, your laser, we'll call it a laser. But this is a really authentic version of Scramble. It's apart from the scrolling, but you know what, I didn't even notice it back then. As far as I was concerned, this was the arcade. I had an arcade machine in the house, and it was excellent. So we'll just keep this one going, because this is certainly worthy of playing. What I'm going to do is probably play one game of each one. And what I liked about this one as well is it was quite easy, which suited my gaming prowess no end. You've all played Scramble before, you need to take out the little fuel dumps. It's interesting why shooting a fuel dump would actually refuel your ship. I wonder if we tried that next time I go past the local BP service station, I'll just throw a hand grenade in and see if it automatically puts fuel in my car. Only kidding, BP, only jesting. I used to, when I was playing this level, I used to always keep low and behind the mountains, use the mountains for protection, and then zip up and down as quick as I could. But then I realised it's actually easier just to kind of sit out and open. Now I'm absolutely pants at this game. I mean, I don't think I've ever completed this one. I might have, but this particular level is always tough. There's very little room to manoeuvre. You've got to make sure you're at the far right hand side of the screen, because you've got to kind of go down a narrow passageway. You've got to be basically holding the joystick to the left whilst moving down. Take out the wee fuel dumps, that replenishes your fuel. Now what I'm going to show you is this game, somebody actually very cleverly enhanced it. They improved the scrolling, they improved the graphics, so I'm going to let you see the hacked version of this in a second, just to see. I've never actually played the hacked version. So yeah, you need to kind of be moving to the left to avoid, and I'm going to make an arse of this. Yep, that's exactly what happens. So that is the original one by Analog, and this is the enhanced one, so let's have a wee look. There you go, fixed by the wanking rabbit. Yeah, use smooth scrolling patch. Yep, I think we'll go for that. Yep. Retouch graphics. Yep, okay. Right, I'm not interested in unlimited chips, anything like that at all. So let's go again, see how this one plays out. I really like the fact that somebody's taken an old game and just tweaked it. Right, you can see there, the scrolling is now silky smooth. I'm not overly impressed with the improved graphics. I think I prefer the original. What you'll see there as well is when you take out installations on the ground, you get the little score appearing. Did that appear in the last one? Maybe it did, I don't know. But it now flashes. But I think I would have preferred, well, to be fair, it did give you the option. I think if I was going to play this again, I would play it with the original graphics, but just keep the nice smooth scrolling in place. Not quite sure what the little lines in the ground are. What are they supposed to be? See the little line that's going down? No idea what that's supposed to be. Is that meant to be where the fuel's getting put in the ground or something? Possibly. Yeah, I think it is. Nah, I definitely prefer the original graphics. Right, anyway, enough of that one. That is the Analog one. Right, what have we got next? Right, this one, that started way too quick. As I said, a lot of these ones are just called Scramble. Now this was, I think this was a video game typing. Yeah, it does look rather like a basic typing. It's got to fill in the screen. And the bullets go really slow. Right, how do we drop a bomb? Can you drop a bomb? Yeah, you've really got to anticipate early. I don't think it's possible to get past these things. Hall of Shame. Right, let's go again. I need to get past this thing. Right, I've done that deliberately. I wanted to see in case you could maybe fly through the mountains, which would explain why I can't get past these things, but evidently not. Yeah, can you just imagine you just spent the last 4 hours typing this bloody game in? But you know what, it was a free game, so you can't really complain. I think I only ever typed in one game in my life and it crashed as soon as I ran it, and that was enough for me. So yeah, that is a rather lacklustre Scramble. And it's not got a Rob Hubbard theme tune either. Right, Interceptor Software, they were very quite prolific back in the day. Look at the speed of your fuel going down. What on earth? Yeah, Interceptor there, like I says, they put out a lot of games back in the day. Most of them, I hate to say this, most of them were shit. But you know what, it's what it was back then. You know, there was 1 or 2 really good games, but then, you know, this was the early days, so people lapped up games like this, so, you know, maybe I'm being a wee bit too harsh. It's easy to look at a game now, you know, 30 years on and say, how bad is this? But, you know, there was nothing else before. There was no Doom, there was no Call of Duty, there was no PlayStation 4. So this is what we had to make do with. And to be fair, yeah, the scrolling's not the greatest. It actually plays pretty good. Even the little, I don't know what they're called, radar things are animated. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with that fuel. That's going down way too quick. I'm going to run out of fuel here. Boom, yep. Or energy as I've called it. I'm sure they use that sound effect on Crazy Kong. Right, this next one, this is apparently just a beta game. It was released in 2009. They've obviously taken it's going to say that ship looks very much like the Sanction. Try saying that. Sanction ship. Doesn't it, the way it kind of rocks? And even the... So I was just going to start talking there, and I thought that music's actually pretty good. Yeah, I like the music. That is really good. But as far as being a clone of Scramble, this is actually really good. Like I said, I think it's... I don't know if it was a finished game. Ooh, it's glitching a wee bit. It was released as a sort of a beta. Very dark and foreboding. So yeah, I mean at the top there it does show 5 sections, and then the last one's like the, presumes that it's got a base you've got to destroy. But this would have been excellent as like any budget release if it had been finished. Maybe it has, I don't know, but that's really good. Right, next one. I don't know what this one's called. Does it tell us? Ah, this is Penetrator. No laughing at the back. This was released by Melbourne House. Now this is supposedly quite a good one. I've never actually played this before. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Even got a nice little tune as well. Although I'm not generally a big fan of music in games, especially arcade games. Now with this one, I've just noticed you can actually, if you hold the joystick to the right, your ship's will kind of speed up, or if you hold it to the left it will slow it down. Now I think Penetrator, that also came out in the ZX Spectrum. I wasn't aware it was actually out in the C64, it's just one of my mates told me. It's not entirely faithful to the arcade one, because the arcade one you've just got the mountains at the bottom, whereas this one you're actually in a kind of cavern. But you can tell it's obviously based on Scramble. Kaboom! Yeah, that's a really good version. That's Penetrator, I says, and that was released by Melbourne House. Next one, Panic Attack by Don Rugby. Well, I didn't actually catch when that was released. Wait a minute, you're not actually... It looks like you're not actually properly destroying. You've got to hit the sort of the things multiple times to destroy them. Again, it's not 100% faithful because again it's got the... You're in a cavern. This is almost like the sort of the... Is it the third level? Fourth level of Scramble? Yeah, and it's got stuff like this, so it's kind of more like a remix, I would say. And yeah, you've got to kind of blast the targets. You can't just want a single bomb doesn't take them out. Oh, is that a TIE fighter possibly? Or a bat? Who knows? What on earth? Is that pigeons or something? Killer pigeons in Scramble. So yeah, it's not really Scramble, it's that's quite bizarre looking. These don't really fit in with the sort of theme of the game, I wouldn't think. Yeah, anyway, it's something a bit different. Still quite a fun little game. It's more kinda... It's been influenced by Scramble. That's what we'll say. It's been influenced. Right, next one is Scramble with a K, and this was released by Rabbit Software. Now I think I have played this one before. It's even got the Star Wars music. What? Ah, so you shoot a little note, and that stops the music. Interesting. This is actually really good. Wait a minute, so you shoot the note and it starts the music, and you shoot it again and it stops it. That's quite a bizarre thing to have. Shut up. It's even got the whoop 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 sound of the arcade one. So far, I think I'd probably say this one is the most authentic. There is still one to come, which you may know about. But yeah, from a version that came out back in the day, I think I would say quite easily this is the best one. I never had this back in the day. Oh, whoa, that was close. Yeah, they've not tried to make a sort of a, you know, a one-in-one copy. They've changed the graphics, but you can tell it's Scramble. Obviously, they've just tweaked the graphics. Obviously, oh no, I've hit that damn note again. That's a strange thing. Why would you put that in a game? Maybe they think it's a nice little bonus, but I'd rather have that option turned off, thanks. Ah, I must have had it twice. Instead of meteors, I've got killer asterisks. I'm sure they paid John Williams the license to use the music. Come on, when's it going to end? Is that going cross-eyed? Yeah, here we go. We're now into the little sort of city landscape. Ah, and these things shoot bullets as well. So yeah, it's not 100% accurate, but it's most definitely based on Scramble. And it's probably the best one so far. As far as authentic ones go, you know, I've got to say Analog one, I think it's definitely the most faithful, but this one's probably the most technically impressive. So that is a win by Rabbit Software. No ships left. Now this is a German one joystick oder Tastatur bitte drücken. I've got no idea what I'm doing here. I did actually do German in school, but that was back in 1983. Player 1, get ready. Now is this in basic? I have no idea. I always make bold statements about video games and people will shoot me down because I'm not technical at all. So all I should say is it looks like it's in basic, but it's possible playing slightly too fast to be in basic. Don't know. But yay! Is this Scramble? I don't think so. It's more a case of manoeuvring through a sort of a cave and shooting rocks or something. Yeah, I think that's quite enough. Right, the next one. Has this one got a name? I can't remember. What was this? Scramble. No, this was written in 2006. Now it was called 1K. This surely wasn't written on 1K of memory, was it? Possibly. I like the sort of the drone sound in the back. Why did the missiles... Oh, it's because I was killed. Yeah, it's not really got an awful lot in common with Scramble, this one. Well, there's fuel that enough. That sound effect reminds me of the noise of the planes in Falcon Patrol. So yeah, that's called, I can't remember what it's called, Scramble 1K. Right, and I've left what I consider the best to last. This one was released in 2014, and this is, all said and done, an arcade perfect version of Scramble. It's got the sound effects, it's got the graphics, you know, it's got the levels. This is how it should look. And this game is completely free. You can just do a Google for it. Scramble 2014 C64 and you'll find it. But I always love seeing, you know, modern games, modern versions of old games on classic systems, because it just lets you see just how capable the computers were back then. But obviously, you know, they've had 40 years worth of literature and, you know, program routines to kind of look at, so you're going to expect to get better versions in 2017 or whenever, 2018. Than you would back in 1983. But yeah, this is awesome, absolutely awesome. Try not to go cross-eyed when I play this particular level. You still need to keep obviously firing your bombs because you need to keep your fuel level up. Yeah, this looks absolutely spot on. Even the little explosions are virtually perfect looking. Ah, damn it. I think Scramble was probably the first game to have sort of multiple levels. I think. I mean, Scramble, I believe, came before Phoenix. It certainly came before Mooncrester. Though if I'm wrong, let me know. That just happened quite a lot. Anyway, yeah, as you can see, there was a plethora of Scramble clones back in the day. Some absolutely awful, and some like this absolutely wonderful. I'd probably say this is definitely the best one, but the Rabbit Software one is a deserving second place. As usual, guys, thank you very much for watching.